Good morning, writers. It's Mrs. Shadman, and I'm so excited to see you again because it's writing time. Okay, so you know when we get started writing, there are some things that we need, right? You can say them with me this time. We need something to write with. We need something to write on. We need any charts or tools that your teacher has given you to make it easier for you to write. We need your writing folder if you have that at home. And remember, most importantly, we need someone to share our writing with. And that could be a real life person if you have someone at home, or it could be a stuffy. So can you pause your video, make sure you have everything you need, and then come right back to me. Okay, friends, thank you for coming back to me so quickly. I appreciate it, and it helps us get started right away. Okay, so you know what's really kind of fun is a student recently shared one of their how-to books with me, and this student's name is Arush, and he's been working really hard on becoming an expert in how-to writing, and he wrote a book called How to Play Minecraft, and this is how it went. Step 1. First, select single player. Step 2. Then, create new world. Step 3. Next, build your shelter. Step 4. Be sure to eat. Well, he read me this book, and I have to tell you, I was so confused. I had never heard of Minecraft, and I did not understand. Select single player, create new world, eat? Oh my goodness. Friends, you won't believe this, but before reading this book, I had never even heard of Minecraft. So Arush had to explain to me that Minecraft is a game that you play on your phone or even on a computer. And after he explained to me about the game, well, now his book made perfect sense. So we talked about what a how-to writer could do to help people like me who might not know anything at all about their topic. So Arush then went back and wrote a little introduction, like introducing his topic, like a little beginning for his topic, for people like me who don't know anything about Minecraft. And this is how it went. Introduction. Minecraft is a game you play on your phone or computer. And I thought, genius! How smart is that? To let the reader know a little bit about the topic before they begin reading the steps. So today, writers, I want to teach you that writers of how-to books, they often write a special page to introduce their books, to help the reader understand their topic, just like Arush helped me understand his book about Minecraft. How-to writers often pretend that the people that are going to read their books have never even heard of the topic. And then they write an introduction page to give the readers some information or facts so that the rest of the how-to book makes sense. Isn't that smart? So, writers, I thought that we could try this work on our class book, How to Make a Peanut Butter Sandwich. So I'm going to remind you how to make a peanut butter sandwich. So see, I started with just step 1, but there might be some people who've never heard of a peanut butter sandwich. They might not even know what a sandwich is, right? So I thought, I really need to kind of think about how I can introduce this book so that someone who's never heard of a peanut butter sandwich kind of understands. So let's see. I could say, this book will teach you how to make a peanut butter sandwich. Will you give me a thumbs up if you think that's a good one? Oh, some of you are going kind of like this, or even like this. Yeah, because you know what? I guess if I say that, I didn't really tell you what a peanut butter sandwich is, did I? Okay, let me try again. I know. I could say a peanut butter sandwich is delicious and easy to make sandwich with bread, peanut butter, and sometimes jelly. Is that better? Does that give my reader more information about what a peanut butter sandwich is? Oh, now I see you giving me a thumbs up. Excellent. So writers, I think that introduction is pretty good, but I think it could be even better. And I'm wondering if you could help me with that part. See, there are some writers who write in ways that get people to actually want to read their books. Like they actually write an introduction that reaches out and sort of grabs the reader and brings them in. And I want to be that kind of writer. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Writers have a few tricks for getting people to really want to read their books. So one thing they might do is tell people why it's important to learn how to do something. Or sometimes they even ask a question. And sometimes the reader kind of has to guess the answer. Do you think we could try that together? Okay, let's do it. So let's do some brainstorming together. And when you're brainstorming, remember brainstorming means we're all thinking at the same time. So when we brainstorm, we want to think about, well, why is it important to know how to make a peanut butter and possibly jelly sandwich? Why is that important? Or we could even think about what question might we ask at the beginning of our book. Okay, I'm going to ask you to turn and talk to your partner. Remember, that could be a live person or it could be a stuffy like I use. All right, right now, turn and talk to your partner. Okay, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Come back to me. Can I tell you what I heard some of you say? And wow, did I hear some great introductions. So I heard someone say, it's important to know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because it's so easy to make. Genius. Yes, that's true. And I heard someone else say, it's important to know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because it only takes 2 or 3 ingredients. Yes, that would make it important. And I even heard someone else who suggested a question. They said we could start with, yummy, yummy. Do you want to make something yummy? Oh, I love that. Will you give me a thumbs up if you think those are better than the one that I created? Oh my goodness, every one of you went like this. Great, I think so too. So I'm going to take your ideas and write them in our class book. We might start with, yummy, yummy. Do you want to make something yummy? A peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a delicious and easy to make sandwich made with bread, peanut butter, and sometimes jelly. So writers, you did a great job of writing a sentence or two that could go at the beginning of our how-to book that tells information about our topic and gets the reader ready to read our book. So writers, as you head off to write today, remember today and every day, you should do everything that you know to do. So everything that you know about how to writing, you should do it. And you might even try writing an introduction today. Remember, to do that, you want to give your reader just a little information about your topic. And to make your introduction even a little better, you might start by telling, Why is it important that they would know how to do that thing that you're teaching, or even ask a question about your topic? Okay, you all go off and be awesome writers today. I can't wait to read your writing.